join our European Affairs editor, Catherine Nicholson. Catherine, the far-right AFD party getting a result of 13.5 in the exit polls. This is better than expected, isn't it?
It is. Now, the AFD had been up around 13, 14, 15% in the polls, but that was quite a few months ago. They've really seen their poll rating drop off in the run-up to today's election. But this is a surprise that some, or quite a lot of people here, had been anticipating to a certain degree. It is known that people who vote for this far-right party have been less likely to tell pollsters that when they're asking that question. So a surprise in one way, but perhaps, as I say, a slightly expected surprise. So yes, the AFD in third position, as you say.
Now, which parties, Catherine, is the CDU likely to form a coalition with?
Oh, that is the $64,000 question, isn't it? I have to say, everyone really is going to be getting their calculators out when we get more precise results. But if we look at the possible parties, there are so many configurations. Now, seeing as the SPD did relatively poorly with a predicted 21%, that isn't a great score for them. The CDU has, of course, been in this grand coalition with the SPD on two previous occasions, including the previous government that's just ending now. There is also, though, the resurgence of the Liberals, the FDP party. This is a party that was pretty much wiped out at the last election in 2013, but they've had a major resurgence. A lot of their policies do chime with the centre-right and more conservative voters here in France. So perhaps a relatively comfortable bedfellow with Angela Merkel's centre-right CDU. The Greens also polling on around 9%, according to that exit poll. The Greens are really a party that have been seen as a likely kingmaker in this election. The CDU, the SPD, all parties relatively happy to work with the Greens, although it has to say that there are clashes on some issues, particularly the Greens wanting to see around 20 coal-fired energy stations shut down in the next few years. Now, that goes directly against policies of some of those other parties. So, it really is anyone's guess what kind of configuration might be hit upon. But yes, perhaps the most likely, I wouldn't really want to make a prediction, but could be something involving the CDU, the Liberals and the Greens. This kind of three-way coalition, never seen before in Germany. They call it the Jamaica coalition because of the colours that make up that coalition, according to the parties. So expect to hear a lot about that in the weeks to come. Here, all a buzz, all a flutter, people really wanting to get those final scores now, and of course hear from Angela Merkel.
Catherine.